Y'all know what it is. Always pushing health, wealth, man, better understanding the self and giving praise to the Most High. So, I got a good one for us today. I'm going to get into this Fred Hampton. I'm going to get into a lot of the symbols. But this is a very important video that I want y'all to check. How Fred Hampton cannot be, he can't be scammed, or you can't sell him an operation that's going to be bad for his people because he understands the importance of information. And I think this is very vital for FBA, man, to be able to have something where we already know that can't nobody play us, because we already know the importance of what you got to do and what you're not going to do before you play us, man. Salute to everybody tapping in. I want to get everybody in here. This one important, but I know y'all going to get it on the replay. But check this out. Some brothers try to come up to Fred Hampton and talk to him about how they trying to, get them to put money in banks and this, that, and the third. And y'all know at FBA how we trying to get back our lineage, delineate. This is very important how he tackled this situation. Check this out.
Program here? That's come out the social action thing. You said.
Now the first thing he asked for is the educational program. If y'all ain't catch that when he started, I ain't want to bore y'all with the little first part, but he asked for an educational system. Check this out.
That up, bro. I mean, we can't put everything on one piece of paper.
What about this bank?
Credit union?
Mm-hmm.
Credit union. Credit union, my brother.
Is a bank.
Are you hip to credit unions? It is a bank.
Yeah, you go and borrow money?
Yeah, it's a bank. It's a bank. Owned by the people. Run for the people. And by the people.
What will money be given out to people for?
Well, the people would decide that. You want to buy, whatever, the people in the community decide. You need some living room furniture, maybe? You need a car, maybe?
See, I got it. The thing is, with me, you dig, I need to know some more about it. I wish you had some more literature about the educational thing here. Because, you dig, as far as we're concerned in the struggle, the way we look at struggle is that this depends on the educational thing, you dig. Because
this depends on the education. Well, the whole thing.
No, but in the end, this does. You can form this with no education. You can form this.
No, not the way we're talking about forming it.
Salute, William.
Right. We're talking about forming it right.
Here.
It's not on the paper. We didn't write it on the paper.
Form it right with no education.
No.
Let me give you an example. Jomo Kenyatta formed the excellent revolution with no education. And on the day of the end thing, Jomo told the motherfucker, said, well, you've been educated to hate the enemy, but I'm your brother. I'll help you lead the revolution. Now I'm going to press you. Another example, Papa Doc in Haiti. Papa Doc in Haiti hated everything white. Man, you couldn't put this white paper in front of Papa Doc's face. But he moved all the white people out and he took over and be oppressed. He did, causing no education. And the people that had been educated, they just said that we don't hate the motherfucker white people, we hate the oppressor, whether he be white, black, brown, or yellow. So we got to know the educational program to find out what is going to be in the finale. A lot of people, Jomo Kenyatta is called not never a revolutionary, but an ex-revolutionary. So it's Papa Doc. They brought on a successful revolution. That thing in the Mao's was a bitch. Bantu freedom fighters, all that kind of action. But what we're saying is that it's the end. But you don't judge Castro now. You can't do it. Nobody in this room could judge whether Castro's going to be a revolutionary or not. You know what I mean? We're talking about things, you know what I mean, with China, the People's Republic, and even at the stage they're in now, talking about even going on further into a communistic state. That's what we're talking about. Those are revolutionary. So we got to understand here the educational program that you have to be able to figure out whether it will go on the right lines where the people will end up in a situation where they can be able to really control themselves. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, the people take this local foundation and start stealing money because they won't be really educated to why it's the people's thing anyway. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, you have neo-colonialism instead of colonialism, like you got in Africa now, like you got in Haiti. So what we're talking about is there has to be an educational program. That's very important. As a matter of fact, it's so important for us that a person has to go through 6 weeks of our political education before he can consider himself a member of the party, able to even run down ideology for the party.
So y'all heard what he said. They make you go through a training program so you understand the educational system, because a lot of people don't understand what these guys going through and what it's really about. So they know that they can't just be rocking with you. You got to be educated. You got to know how to move out here and how people can rob you and what's going on. You can't just come to nobody with something and they not really educated in it. Check them out.
Why? Because if they don't have an education, then they're nowhere. You dig what I'm saying? They're nowhere because they don't even know why they're doing what they're doing. You might get people caught up in the emotionless movement. You understand me? You might get them caught up in because they're poor and they want something. And then if they're not educated, they want more. And before you know it, they'll be capitalists. And before you know it, we have Negro imperialists.
So that was important, man. They had to get Fred Hampton up out of there. You say connection issue? Is it? Oh man, let me run it back a little bit. That's what they doing on the channel. You know, when Fred Hampton, they don't like Fred. But let me play
You
it
can form
again
this
so
with no
y'all can hear.
education. You can form this.
No, not the way we talking about forming it. You know, right. We talking about forming it right. You know, it's not on the paper. We didn't write it on the paper.
You form it right with no education.
No.
Let me give you an example. Jomo Kenyatta formed the excellent revolution with no education. And on the end thing, Jomo told the motherfucker, I said, well, you know, you can educate, hate the enemy, but I'm your brother. I'll help you lead the revolution. Now I'm going to press you. Another example, Papa Doc in Haiti. Papa Doc in Haiti hated everything white. Man, you couldn't put this white paper in front of Papa Doc's face. But he moved all the white people out and he took over and be a president. He did, because of no education. And the people that had been educated, they'd have said that we don't hate the motherfucker white people, we hate the oppressor, whether he be white, black, brown, or yellow. So we got to know the educational program to find out what it's going to be in the finale. A lot of people, Jomo Kenyatta is called never a revolutionary, but an ex-revolutionary. So is Papa Doc. They brought on a successful revolution. That thing in the Mao's was a bitch. Bantu freedom fighters, all that kind of action. But what we're saying is that it's the end. That you don't judge Castro now. You can't do it. Nobody in this room could judge whether Castro's going to be a revolutionary or not. You know what I mean? We're talking about things, you know what I mean, with China, the People's Republic, and even at the stage they're in now, talking about even going on further into a communistic state. That's what we're talking about. Those are revolutionary. So we got to understand here the educational program that you have to be able to figure out whether it will go on the right lines, where the people will end up in a situation where they can be able to really control themselves. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, the people that take this local foundation and start stealing money because they won't be really educated to why it's a people's thing anyway. You understand what I'm saying? With no education, you have neo-colonialism instead of colonialism, like you got in Africa now, like you got in Haiti. So what we're talking about is there has to be an educational program. That's very important. As a matter of fact, it's so important for us that a person has to go through 6 weeks of our political education before he can consider himself a member of the party, able to even run down ideology for the party. Why? Because if they don't have an education, then they're nowhere. You dig what I'm saying? They're nowhere because they don't even know why they're doing what they're doing. You might get people caught up in the emotionless movement. You understand me? You might get them caught up in because they're poor and they want something. And then if they're not educated, they want more. And before you know it, they'll be capitalists. And before you know it, we have Negro imperialists.
So basically, R.I.P. to Fred Hampton. He was a type that he's not gonna just throw people in there. I hope your connection issue is right. But as we see, they be throwing the Sambos at us. As y'all see with Carmelo Anthony, you back. Okay. That's what's up. I had to replay it again for you, S. Dot. Um, my point is they're throwing people at us, and they got games where they play with us, with people, Teathers, black conservatives. They put them in our face, and their job is to throw us total off track. But Fred Hampton was a type where if if it didn't add up, if it didn't have no educational system to educate the people, he ain't going. So we got to get back. I go back to a lot of the stuff, man, in the 60s because we was infiltrated in the 60s after they killed Fred Hampton and Malcolm X. So it was like that's the time when they kind of took over to me, in my opinion. But I want to go over this one more thing, then I'm gonna show y'all the new guys that we got in this industry that's cosplaying, right? They just trying to sample. They just trying to be on the side where the money at. They don't really care about us. Check this out. Your boy gonna explain it real well.
The poll taken by Newsweek magazine, I think you said that this was the leaders who said that who went with King and against Mr. Muhammad around 90%. I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian.
So we got Charlton White, you got your boy Officer Tatum. It's a lot of them out now. It's like way more than it was
Is a
before.
white
It was
leader.
hard for them to
Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or
salute
a
Nick.
trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white
What y'all
community
tapping in.
and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear. And it is an honor, actually, that they endorsed Dr. Martin Luther King. And
I never had a correspondence with Antoine Daniels, but he's too much of on the right side for me. But I do respect his YouTube game. That I like how he doing his YouTube game. He showed a check of like 170,000, but I don't have any correspondence with him. But his viewpoint and his political views, I'm not with. I mean, some stuff he say right, but barely. I just don't really rock with him like that. Why you say that, Pablo? You rock with him?
were against the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's
I'm a
actually
Fred
wrong.
Hampton type of
Now, when
dude.
you say that they also, in the same
Malcolm
Newsweek
X.
poll magazine, I think the pollster said that he went into the Negro community and asked about the Muslims. And many Negroes whom he asked said, well, I never heard of the Muslims. Who are they?
This is the rank and file we're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Now, when they got down to the rank and file, this was the answers that they got. This is the equivalent to...
Everybody been asking me about Antoine Daniels, so I'm kind of like, what's going on with Antoine? He don't speak no soul to me. Like he ain't bringing us back to talk about no delineation and coming together, uniting. So it's like I don't really guys like that. I just not. I'm more. I like the guys that's out there that's speaking that hood gospel. For the people. He just don't seem like one.
the situation in Kenya during the Mau Mau uprising, when many frightened whites in Kenya, Africa,
Said be
would go
skeptical.
among the Africans and ask them, what about the Mau Mau? And the African would say, I never heard of them.
What you mean?
And the same
There's
white man
that.
who would ask the African this question and very naively believe what the African said, when he went to bed that night, he would lose his head. And usually the one who took his head was the same African who told him that afternoon he had never heard of the Mau Mau.
Except in the Newsweek
Yeah.
poll, they used Negro interviewers.
You'll find that oftentimes Negroes are as much on guard around Negro interviewers, who usually represent the bourgeois element of Negroes, as they are on guard around whites. Usually Negroes know that when this bourgeois Negro walks through the door, he is not doing something that he's initiated himself, but he's involved in something in which the white man is the absolute author of and has sent him to the Negro community for some information. And when they give that Negro some information, usually they give him the information that they want him to take back to the white man, because that's who he's going to take it back to.
It's probably what Antoine Daniels doing. So yeah, he not for reparations, and that's why I want to get like how I'm talking. I want our people to see like black men that talk like this. Like Malcolm X saying, we got a lot of these guys that they're too close to they symbols. Like I want our people to see somebody like, how I'm talking about, how our men talked about in the 60s, the Fred Hamptons. Like they don't talk like that, but they got big platforms. So that's what makes me upset, is that I want us to get bigger to where people can see these are the real black people that talk like this. This is the real FBA, and we stand on reparations. We stand on certain principles. But like Malcolm X said, we know, like you can tell these bougie dudes, once you get some money, there's no way you should just, turn into that. And I see he turning, he was already that, but your Charleston Whites, your Officer Tatum's, you know. These Sambos is getting a check right now, you know. It's just hard to it's hard to get us out there, the people that speaking the real.
4 more minutes. Our time is just about up, Minister Malcolm, and perhaps you could summarize and conclude by giving us, in your opinion, or in the opinion of Mr. Elijah Muhammad,
Yeah.
what would be the ideal solution to the racial problem in the United States today?
Well, on Thursday, October the 3rd, the New York Tribune, in an editorial, pointed out in Boston, in an article called The Civil Rights Iceberg, they pointed out how Kennedy had realized that beneath the water, the civil rights whole problem was political suicide. Because in his own hometown, the head of the Board of Education, a woman named Mrs. Hicks, was running against the NAACP philosophy, and she swept aside all other opposition. The whole white community supported her in opposition to the NAACP's desire for integrated schools, integrated housing, and otherwise. So I say that to say this, that even the Jewish community, which is supposed to be pro-liberal, went against the NAACP. Whites are against integration in practice, but they're for it in principle. So the only solution is...
So y'all heard what he said. They still practice they segregation. All the other communities. But they do it in principle.
Separation. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says that this can be brought about simply by letting our people be exposed to the truth about ourselves, about the white man, about our history and our condition in this country. And once we are exposed to the complete truth about things as they actually exist in this country, the masses of black people will choose complete separation from this entire system, political system, economic system, social system, and whatever other aspect or description adjective you want to attach to it. Let us go back home to our own people, live among our own kind, and solve our own problems ourselves. And if the white man doesn't want us to go back to our own people and live in our own country, then since we can't...
Now this is what Malcolm wanted totally. He ain't have everything. Now right here is where, you know, he's saying going back to Africa, but I think he changed his because I got a speech that I play out on my Sundays where he always say we need our own piece of land that where we can govern ourselves. He just didn't know where and know that we needed it here. But that's what we come into play because we the new generation. We done researched everything that came about. So now we understand that right here is where we need our justice. We had our lands. We got towns that's underwater. We got a lot of cities that was burnt down here. So I don't think he was salute. Like we want Florida. Yeah, he wasn't that knowledgeable and knowing everything of history from where he was at. It was tough to know about all of them cities back then. I'm pretty sure they knew some. Here's an example of something Antoine Daniel said. Uh, I don't care about your reparations. Listen, I don't care if you ever get it. Now, we still got to do our thing and get our money and do our thing now. The reason he gets so much money from YouTube is because he on live every day. He dropping hella videos. Facts. This is what I'm saying, family. This is what I wanted to speak to the family about because he do drop a lot of content. It is right-wing content, but we need to get our voices out there because we got people, man, you will get caught up if you seeing Charleston White, Officer Tatum, Antoine Daniels, and you know you ain't watching guys like Black Alpha Network, Introvert Rockstar, myself. You got like Red Supreme out there. We're not like it's tough. We got to get out there and get more and be on the front line. So we got to do what these guys are doing just so we can attract more of our people. Because if not, it's a lot of our people that's down, like they just got marketed by them and now they picking up on their views and it's messed up. Like we got to get them out of that. So it's like very important for them to see us, see real people that's standing on real business. Yeah, he'll talk about anything. See, I want to talk about this real stuff, like stuff that our ancestors were saying that we can break down, digest, and implement. But Antoine will just be rapping and he'll just be talking about Join the bag chasers and all this craziness. But Texas only for the fam. For real, we need
Get along together in peace on this country with white people. Let us separate part of this continent, migrate to that separate territory. Let the government give us everything we need to establish our own independent economic system and society, and thereby we'll be able to solve our own problems ourselves and prove that we are human beings and a part of the human family and can do for ourselves what other humans have done for themselves. And then we'll be able to stop blaming the white man for what he has done and stop begging the white man to solve our problems. We'll be able to solve our problems ourselves.
I'm with that. I'm with that. Salute, TBs. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. So, as y'all see, yeah, we got a lot of sambos on the internet, man. But it's a lot of people already know that these guys ain't right. Like y'all already know. He asked me about Antoine, and I told him, and it's like, we already know. Just like Malcolm said. He said, we already know these bougie Negroes. We, like, once we hearing you talk, we already understand what side you're standing on. So Charleston White really got a lot of people messed up, but now we starting to open up to him. But when he first came out, I was hearing people, act like Charleston White was the next thing coming to Jesus. What you put? He said, okay, we want Florida, Texas, and Mississippi. Man, whatever they give us, man. But we need to take it. I don't think they're going to want to give us that. Watch who are sponsoring them, these platforms. What you mean? Watch who's sponsoring the platforms like the companies? Cause I be seeing your boy Officer Tatum be having 4, 5. He got big companies, bro. I know he can't talk anything about what they control him, just like Stephen A. Smith. They control these guys. These guys can't even say what that's things that's good for the people. So that's what's like. It's just frustrating. But got these bougie Negroes, Divine Nine. But yeah, man, I want to talk to y'all today though about some good stuff. Who we got? He put Martin Robinson Delaney was an American abolitionist journalist and physician, military officer, and writer who was arguably the first prominent of black nationalism. Okay. Delaney was credited with Pan-Africanism slogan Africa for Africans. Delaney traveled in the South in 1839 and observed slavery firsthand. Beginning in 1847, he worked alongside Frederick Douglass. Shout out to you, Kwame, man. Appreciate that. I'm gonna have to do something on him. So I wanted to ask y'all a question. I don't want to get too, what would be the best if you had to let's say you was the president of FBA Black America right now and you had the power to us to do whatever we need to do. What would be your first executive order? Water God, roughly 89% of white Americans do not support reparations. Is there a game plan to change their hearts and minds? Is it a game plan to change their hearts and minds? Yeah, I like what you said right there. It is a game plan to change their hearts and minds, and that is we have to emulate all of the businesses out here. We have to emulate it, and then we got to go on strike. I think if we start hitting that money, bam, 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 and then I think that's the best way right now. We have to build our business structure to where we don't got to depend on nobody. Kind of what I play on the end of my videos. We need to be focused on energy. We need to be focused on groceries. We need to be focused on a lot of stuff so we can be independent. Malcolm X wanted us to be independent. He don't want us to be able to have to count on these white supremacy businesses that they got. It's gonna be impossible, like, for us to go anywhere. Yeah. And I got a strategy that I got a plan for us too, man, for something that I do. And that's what we got to do, because there are people that are in industries that, just like I got with my industry, I know it in and out, and I know how they winning in it. So I want to get in there. So now our people can know, okay, we in here now. But everybody don't got to know. Just the people at the top know, and we know what we doing. We just have to be educated, like Fred Hampton said. We got to get educated about this stuff. That's why on my channel I like to give out education, like we learned something today about Fred Hampton. We got to learn, like, the tactics what people use and how we can stay bulletproof. I used to ride with that. But our people be educated in economics. Yeah, man. We be spending money with, so bro, we spent $1.8 trillion, dog. And I want to stop that. I want us to stop that. Like, if we take $1 trillion out this market and put it into us, we're one of the richest countries in the nation. Don Jeter, man, salute, brother. We need you. We need everybody, man. We need all of y'all, your minds. You know, I be feeling like we all we got. Man, it's always good to hear from you, Don G. I checked out them videos you be sending to me too. So I appreciate everybody who be sending me videos, man. I be watching it and getting information, man. Y'all send me stuff that I be always, like, it connects. Like, I can use it. So shout out to everybody, man, who be sending me stuff for real. But I got a question for y'all. So you said request your question about first action, your first plan of action for the FBA president, right? It's like, you a FBA president. You just the president of what FBA do. What would we do first? I give y'all what I would think, but like, so you family for real, bro. We the family. We all we got. So I want to know y'all opinion. If y'all FBA president, you the president of the FBA, we got different chambers, vice president, just like America got. You can make executive orders through us. What executive orders are you making? You know, your first day in office. You feel me? Like, what are we doing? My first line of action is equal housing first off. Facts. Facts. I like that, Don Jeter. I want to hear all of y'all, because all of y'all got some juice, man. I don't want nobody to be afraid to speak, because what you speak is like, we need that. You saying political warfare, mating, right? Mating. Like, look, FBA only. Don't be don't be doing nothing with nobody that ain't FBA, bro. I'm running it like North Korea. Go against the program, you out of here. You ain't wrong, man. Cause in 1804, when the Haitians took over, when they took over all of the, white slave masters, they took out the first, all of the Sambos and the people who was like down with the supremacy. Those were the first people that they went after, and then they went after them people. Equal pay. Okay. What you mean, like equal pay for the family? Like that's what's up. All other cultures are on code with the cause. Yeah. Okay. On point. Stop encouraging separation of dads out of the home. Bring back the nuclear family money. Increase with two parents, not one. Even if you are making even if you are making bank alone. Yeah, we gotta have two people. Let's see what Don Jeter say I'll do. Second, I do an affirmative urban production, meaning loans to underprivileged neighborhoods. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. See, the stuff that y'all saying, this stuff sound like it's going. I'm gonna tell y'all what I think. I want to get what everybody think. I don't want to put your mind. They unalive the remaining French on the island as well. Yeah. TB, you said equal pay, but yeah. I mean, well, now you know. I want to hear what you say, TB, because you very educated. What Mickey said. Mickey had a good one. Political warfare mating. Okay. Stopping. Okay. Yeah, I like to stop keeping the families together. If you not owning, you only rent black. Straight up. That makes sense. That makes sense. Shout out to the family. Man, I love how y'all be connecting with each other too, man. It's like we got a real family here. So you put implement STM, science, technology, economics, military, mandatory. Facts. That sounds like a plan right there. Don Jeter said reparations. I mean, think about it though. You got $1.8 trillion. That's what you're starting with. You got the money that we get in every, you the president. That's all we got. Every family should offer a service. Yeah, family should offer a service. I like that. They would be taught in my HBCUs under mating. Yeah. Let's see what done. Fifth, segregation. Keep our shit away. Yeah. Explain S dot if you not own your rent, you rent black. Not being funny. She ain't getting that one. Every family should have some type of business. Yeah. North American, north of the French Quarter, the square famous for its influence of the history of African American music, especially jazz. Set up an FBA sovereignty state in the U.S. Follow Yahweh's commandments. Yeah, man. Y'all gotta join our chat, man. I mean our Discord. Do business with black people if you're not owning your home. Yeah, she basically saying like you can't rent from no other race. So our people will have to make sure you got a home and own it. If you don't own it, we have to own it. Somebody in the FBA got to own it. I'm deporting all Europeans. But you know what? It's other cultures and communities that live here amongst everybody, like the Chinese community, the Indian community, Jewish community. They be around here with each other. You know what I mean? They be sticking together. The four characteristics of a nation state are. Let me put this on the screen too. The four characteristics of a nation state are sovereignty, land, population, and government. Okay. See what you got. On December 10th, 1815, Paul Cuffey made history by transporting 38 African Americans, 60 years old, to the United States from Sierra Leone on his brig. Okay. You put this on point, huh, TBs? Yeah. So I dislike looking at my student loans, real talk. We should educate ourselves and hire us and end the white man education costs. Yeah, for real. We not, bro. We not. What you mean S dot? What you mean that's gangster? What's gangster? You talking about the 4 states, our sovereignty, land, population, government? You know how I'm coming, Rob. The machine not gonna need oil. It's running off through the essences. Yeah, for real. But man, I was thinking like the first thing I would do, my executive order would be to it would be to have, well, I don't think that'll be an executive order, but I would try to manufacture. We have to I would make sure that we manufacturing everything that we using. So it's like we have to manufacture. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad been teaching us to own our own since 1930. Time to get on code, family. For real. He definitely been saying that, Brandon. What's his name? Farrakhan been speaking some good. He speaks some real stuff too. You know they say he a Mason, but he speaks some real. And they've been giving us some good information, man, that we gotta definitely tap into. Paul Coffey was a wealthy black man during slavery. But if we manufacture if we was a manufacturing plant, I think that's when it's gonna be easy for us to get right. And if we gotta like ask people for different things, and now we can do business with people, but we gotta have something that we manufacture for us. What's the good part of land? You can give 43 million. Yeah, what's a good part? It's enough land here too. It's a black family out here that's in Georgia that's doing that. That's putting land together for people. I rename the country Black America. What, the United States of Black America? That's dope. That's dope. Y'all got some great ideas, man. Invest more in children education, making sure all of the children are where they need to be. Salute, Trail. Appreciate you, man. Tapping in, my guy. That's my guy. I want to know what you would think, Trail. So listen, Trail, the question was, family, if you was the president of FBA, all we got is our $1.8 trillion coming in. What would be an executive order that you would make? Salute, family, salute. You at least control 4 basic things. You should control your water, food, medicine, and energy in order to survive. Straight up, bro. That's where I would go right there for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going right there. We got to manufacture. I'm trying to manufacture that. So now that I got that, I'm good. Now I got a foundation to sit on. You feel me? We got our own water, we got our own food, we got our own medicine, we got our own energy. Okay, boom. Now we can. All right. Now let's run it up. Now we need them. We need them 40 acres. Yeah, family, we got to start coming together and putting our money together, man. I try to give people this analogy. Johnny Cochran, rest in peace to him, man. I wish Johnny was here. Johnny Cochran sued and got the largest lawsuit in the world of 300 million in Anniston, Alabama. They tried to poison their water. It broke down to everybody getting 150 million. All of these people took 8,000 a piece. 9,000 and kids got 3,000. All of that money went from 147 million to like everybody got a little bit of money, which is nothing. That when I read that in a book that I got. It's the book right here. A Terrible Thing to Waste. Environmental racism. So I know the effects on our people is they dealing with environmental problems, man. So my point is, you take 147 million, you bust it down to 18,000 people that are not educated, and it turned into nothing. But 147 million was a lot. Why black people don't need the stock market is crazy. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. Black people don't need the stock market. I mean, that's control too. I think reparations should be on a need basis, Rob. Everybody not going to agree. Ideal. It would be nice, but it's not realistic. Give me mines. I'm quadruple it in the middle of nowhere. But just like I told y'all, it's 18,000 people got 150 million. They bust it down and it's nothing. So let's say the government say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all 100. I'm gonna give y'all 100 billion. And we bust that down with 43 million people, and everybody got like 300,000. It's not like, we have to know unity. We have to know how to get this money and do something with it together. And we all get residual. We all get. Remember how Trump gave everybody them stimulus package? That's what we'll be getting. Like, it's already some money we got working, and we all just getting little stimulus, little pieces out of it. So it's not going nowhere. It's sitting and it's making us money. That's my opinion. But financial literacy, man, it's not about everybody individually. It's about everybody coming together as a whole. You missed that convo. Say it again. What you mean? I forget what I said. My executive order would be to pay taxes to our agenda, and we vote on what is in our best interest in totality. Facts. I like that, Trail. I like that. Would be, we pay taxes to our agenda, right? So like, you got to pay a 5% tax on the money you make, got to go into the pot every 30 days, you know? So if you profit $1,000 after you pay all your bills, you got to pay $50 a month in tax to our situation. And then we do with that money, we let that money stack up and we buy things. We just enrich ourselves, buy land, all kind of stuff. I like that. I like that idea, bro. That's real. Peace. DOD, peace and love, man. I know on this channel, man, we talk about real business, real FBA business, man. No fluke. I agree. That's why I said what I said about us paying taxes. Yeah, I like that, Trail. It's why I like to hear all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear all of y'all because it give me ideas and it's making me think of what to do. It's nothing like having a group of people, man. I don't know if any of y'all ever made money with a group of people, but I have, and it's like, it's hard, you know what I'm saying, getting people together. You know what I mean? Because they will be tripping. But y'all go to my IG and my thing, and I what he put? We the minority, Rob. We the ones they fear with the money. We not the niggas. You picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, yeah. I can tell by how y'all speaking on this. Yeah, wealth building Discord, bro. We got to get on that, y'all, because I got some ideas that I want to put y'all on that I've seen. You know, when I looked over that mountaintop in my industry, I'm like, oh, they doing this. And I know people have seen big things that they doing. Let me put that in the script that you said that. So everybody know that I want to have talks like this and that, man. It's very important. Cause I'm about making it happen, man. I want to make Fred Hampton and them boys proud. I want them to be like, man, they handling business. For real, for real. But I started a new channel too, man, just in case them people want to play with me so I don't lose y'all. I'm gonna put that up so y'all can see what it is. Just in case they shut me down, bro. I don't want to be. Or join the Discord too. For real. Shut up. Yes, we can let you. Yes, we can't let YouTube know our plan. Yeah, for real. I ain't wanna. We ain't gonna get too much, but definitely on that Discord, man. I just put it in there. Love y'all. I just had to tap in and show support to my dog. Just touched down to Cali. Man, I salute y'all, bro. I appreciate all the love, man. For real. Y'all tapped in. Like I say, this ain't them niggas in the hood. Like we the ones that was supposed to be that top elite that they try to gatekeep. That we ain't in there. For real. I already know, man. You already turning me up, bro. You already doing it. For real. Not pieces or shares. So what? Stock market, make sure you own a piece of these companies. What you mean, S dot? You can make money without even outright owning a stock. Okay. Not pieces, but shares. Okay. Yeah, hit me up on that Discord for sure, bro. Owning. As people, we can take over the food industry. I charge normally for free. 99 free. You know I appreciate it, bro. You home team. For real. Futures market and Forex market. Yeah, my sister in that Forex market. She in that Forex market. I think it's money in there. But I want to build some businesses with FBA. You know? And they don't even gotta know that it's FBA. Like we just on the top, man. Y'all don't know that there's guys that they just come together and have businesses and you don't even know who own them. You know, they just be set up shop and they doing their thing. But you don't even know the group of guys who done came together and put that play together. But they shouldn't know nothing at all. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm on. Cause when they know, like, it's ways you could do it where they don't even know who the business is, bro. Everybody don't gotta know what's FBA business. We know though. With discipline, it can learn like anything else. Yeah. For real. For real. You had to tap into this, man. But that's good, y'all showing all of this. But definitely, man, let me put that Discord in here so y'all can tap in. Yeah, business is what we behind it, but you know what I'm saying? Only we know about it and we give a little code to the people like, yeah, y'all go here. I put that in the Discord. I'm gonna have another group to a different stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have one for like investments, like stocks, crypto, that, a trust. Yeah. Man, I should show y'all. I got a trust in a lawyer. The lawyer passed away, bro, and it was like a fat pack. I ain't even gonna get into that. But yeah, that trust is important. But we gotta make sure it's with us. Cause I did a trust and it was with a white guy. He passed away like 2 years later. Still got the paperwork, but what I'm saying is we gotta know where we got our lawyers and our trust is through us. Because if we got it through the system, but that's the law, so I don't know how that works, but that's something we can trust accounts. You did, bro. I already, man. I was talking to my dad about that. You gave it to the I'm trying to put my dad onto that right now. Like, yeah, that's why I asked you where to get it from. I sent that to a couple family members, man. Man, I'm serious about building wealth with the fam, man. If y'all see here, I'm like, I'm ready to come together with some money. So y'all tap in to that Discord because I'm gonna have different groups that were like the Black Panther Party. They had a treasury. I'm gonna put the positions that they had, and they had everything covered, bro. Where it was like they covered food, everything, finances. So generational wealth, yeah. And we could do it. All we got to do is come together, man. I'm telling you, all we got to do is come together with the plan. They don't want this. Just like we supporting Carmelo Anthony, and we got his thing up to 300,000. We got to start doing stuff like that for wealth too. We got to be like, okay, boom, let's get him. Oh, right now, let's run it up, cause we seeing what we could do. Okay, let's go raise 500,000. Okay, let's go buy this little let's buy a manufacturing plant. Like, right. Everybody bring their resources to one place, bro. And by us scheming like this on the down low, on the just chilling with it, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna snap. It's good to be around like-minded people like y'all, man. I be talking around. I tried this in the past, talking to people, and it's like I'm talking to the wall. I be like, man, we could do it. They be looking at me like, man, you crazy, bro. What kind of dude you is? I be like, dang, bro. Y'all don't know how many times I've been around like just trying to preach unity and come on, we can do it. Come on. And they're like, dang. Just everyone bring their resources. Check. Let me start putting this up. I ain't even been throwing it up here for y'all, man. Yeah. House clothes, feed the nation. Shout out to you, Race Head, bro. You be putting great information in the chats, man. I want y'all to I like that. Man, I be thinking about y'all and before I be dropping content, like I be thinking about the family, like, damn. Like, how could we do this to where we got something that's bulletproof and we getting our name out there and attracting our people, you know? Cause TBZ say I'm trying to start my dispatch business from home. I've been training for 2 weeks. I have 2 more weeks to go. Straight up. I was doing that with my partner for a little bit too. So it's definitely there. I got some partners that's on the road. Shout out to my guy Dave. He probably watching it, but he's a trucker. He be on the road. So I know a lot of trucker guys. So do your thing with that dispatch. I got some people that I'm gonna link you with, TBZ. Just let me know in the chat, and I DM you some truckers that I know that's on the road that you could dispatch for as well. My brother-in-law too. He drive truck, so you got to use all your resources. We need to use us, bro. All our resources, we need to use it. With any of us doing something, Crips LLC, Bloods LLC. Put genuine people get genuine support, real easy, for real. You put Water God TV is trademark. I need to trademark that, fam. But I want to develop a crew for my YouTube because I want to get to where I'm pushing content and pushing out for our people so they hearing stuff and they know who the real is. So I can, we can have something out where people can know that we out here and we speaking that real gospel. So I do want some roles on my channel for that too. So I'm gonna put that in the chat too. So we could see how we could help each other grow, because it's a lot of stuff, man, but we could reach our people on this YouTube, on my platform and stuff like that. So I want to use my platform to enrich everybody so we can get some stuff going. But yeah, good thing you said that, man. You think I need to get a trademark? Water God TV is a trademark. I ain't got a trademark. Somebody gave me that name, just doing water treatment. And I was like, it just stuck. It was like, a lady was like, I'm not saying you like the water god or anything. And I was like, water god. She was like, yeah, water god. And I was like, And it just stuck, bro. Bless up on yourself, cousin. Let me help that chat. The bullshit over with. Okay, I have a CDL too. Man, whatever anybody doing, my dog an accountant, you going the CDLs, we need to make sure in our Discord we have to help each other, enrich each other. So whatever y'all do, I do. Whatever I do, y'all do. So it's like we understand that we're trying to build this wealth community, so this is how we can grow and do things. So oh, no problem. I appreciate you. Isn't she lovely? For real. I need everybody to know about that, because I'm telling you, I had some stories that I heard that just made me like crazy. Yeah, that's me with the water. But that's how we got to be, man. Whatever we do, everybody do. And we just definitely know that we just put our resources in one. So that's what I want to do in that Discord. I want to make sure that we got all of our resources in one, so we all know how to move. Ain't no Discord or group like this that we got right now, bro, that's really taking action. People doing their thing and they trying it, but we actually formulating and really coming up with something, a real plan. So this is bigger than y'all think, for real. You need to trademark it, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Trademark. I'm glad y'all put me on there. I'm gonna put the first thing, trademark it. So can't nobody, get that. But it's ways we can use this channel for all of the things that we do. Not just the water, like my dog do the accounting. T Beezy got the dispatching service. It's like I'm gonna market us. Once we get our stuff going, bro, I don't need to take no sponsorships. We gonna be our own sponsors. We pump the channel. We gonna sponsor businesses that we got, and we gonna keep it. I want to be in every state in the United States, man, with my water, because it's companies that I work for that was like that. Like they was in every city, and that's my goal, to make sure that I'm in every city discreetly, though. You feel me? I don't even want people to know. All money in, for real. But it's not for play, for real. This is not for play, for real, man. All money in. Like we only gonna support us. You in the Discord, we got our businesses in our group. That's who we gonna be sponsoring, our people. That's why I want to compete with this dude Antoine Daniels, so we could, because I see how they doing it, and I'm like, man, we'll be giving people the real. For real, rest in peace, Nipsey, because that all money in is real. That's what's gonna take us to the next level, y'all. When we understand, like, ain't no money coming out. Nobody couldn't pay me on this channel. I don't care how much they was giving. I'm gonna push the all money in method. Came to me, oh man, I'll give you 10,000, man. I want you to sponsor my business. Nah, we standing on business and morals and principles over here. We building something. It's bigger than just money. I ain't trying to just dollar chase. I'm trying to do stuff in a way that enrich us. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I appreciate the cash out, Steven. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man. So make sure y'all get into that group chat. I'm trying to set it up. I'm still familiar. I'm not all the way familiar with Discord, but I want to have our different groups so we can keep all this money in. But I'm glad you put me on trademark. And y'all see how y'all giving me game. This is why it's important, bro, to have a group of people, because you got eyes that you can see. It's people looking at stuff the other way and they're going to be able to see stuff. So it's like, it's important, bro. That Antoine Daniels channel for you is a good goal to reach. Straight up, man. Straight up. I want us to be seen. I want us, and I see how they always having sponsorships. I want us to sponsor us. Like, we need a channel that's like, nah, bro, we sponsoring us only. You feel me? That's all we doing. Each one teach one. Put my Discord page lit. all day, all day. I mean, do a search first. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Great logo phone. For real. That's what's up. That's there. That's an affirmation. I got a little, what they call a little vision board. That as soon as when you said that, you had me thinking about my vision board. But salute to you, man. Y'all gonna be on the ride with me. That's all I need is that little support. Anybody get some support, good people that's standing around them, behind them, and pushing them and making sure, they keeping them accountable. Bruh, be like FBA watch. Nah, man. 3 years, water guard be like FBA. Nah, man. I can't. I touched too many people, man, just to get where I'm at today, to where it's like I had a lot of talks, man, in houses, sitting in people's houses, because I done had a lot of talks to a lot of people, man, sitting in their house, talking to them, older people. And it's like that ancestor, like, I can't, it's just tough, bro. I got that soul in me. Make sure no one else has the name by doing the search on the trademark to prevent someone else suing you down the line. Yeah. I'm going to do that ASAP. And somebody told me that before. Somebody asked me, hey, man, you got this? And that y'all brought it up is so important, man. Inbox me, Rob. My personality explosive. You know this. It's not about the money. Let's talk about the traffic you want to come. For real. That's what I'm saying. It's about traffic, uplifting, man. 123 wrenches on YouTube. For real. I'm going to hit you in the inbox. You already know. But yeah, I've been doing this water thing for a minute, man. Lord Roches. Peace, brother. I like your work, man. White, Coon is white should be canceled on all these platforms. For real, man. Salute to you for that, brother. Man, any of these Sambos, they confusing our people, bro. And it saddens me because they say some stuff that's real and it's gonna catch our people. That's why I be wanting to push and get out there. Cause it's hard when people don't see you. It's hard when it's not out there. Like, like I was telling some brothers in the hood one day, I was like, bro, do you know that it's people buying water treatment systems every day? Like every day they're out here installing them, putting in people's houses, new homes. Like a lot of black people don't fathom that. They don't know that it's a $1 billion industry, And I be trying to tell them, like, bro, you don't even understand, bro. You're a genuine 100. Yeah, you could tell, bro. You could tell I'm glad y'all could tell, man. I'm glad I could speak this out. Cause I was once a dude that ain't really Don't really talk to people. Just mind my business, do my thing. But from me talking to so many people in their house, it made me like I developed that character to want to talk to people. Jesse Lee Patterson, stay getting guests to interview. Yeah, I checked. I be watching him talk that talk. You know, Biggie Small, the white boy trademark is first. For real, I respect genuine people. For real. And ain't nobody listen. I respect all genuine people, but I'm telling you, once you start with a group of people, bro, it's more for you to be. It's like when you around solid people, you gotta be solid. That's why it's good. I know it's good people in here. It's gonna make other people be more solid too. Shout out to you though, brother, for that. You're talking about the electric water pumps. What you mean the electric water pumps? They got the water pumps for well water. They electric. Yeah, it's given for real. Yeah, I know all about them water pumps, man. Man, anything about water, bro, I've been in it. This 11 years. Like, I've been dealing with water from everything. I just ran into a new problem that I just learned the other day. I had a client that I got, and he wanted to be cheap. Black dude. I was telling him, look, bro, I'm selling people 2 units to take out the chlorine, and then I soften the water. But when he was trying to get it, he was like, "No, bro, I only got this. I'm only just trying to get a softener." I'm like, "Look, bro, you got to take out these chemicals, right?" He like, "No, no, all I need is a softener." All right, I got him the softener. A year later, come by, he like to take showers, and he like, "Dang, man, the water is salty." And I'm like, "It's salty?" He like, "Yeah, when I'm taking a shower, I be tasting salt." So I researched and I understood if chlorine and salt water, because when the machine clean itself out, right, a softener gonna clean itself out like at 3 o'clock in the morning, every 3 to 4 days, right, depending on how you use the water. It's gonna use the salt water, but it's not gonna go in the house. But if you got chlorine coming in there and you mix chlorine with salt water, it's gonna make table salt, so it's gonna make more salt. And he stayed right by a water plant. And the water plant got to push chlorine to your house to get to the last house that it got to cover. So people don't know, if you stay close to that plant, they pushing out so much chlorine to your home so they can make it to that last house that they got to cover. And their chlorine is going to be low. So it was like a lot of salt he was tasting in his water. Then I put the system in there, a tank. But now he realized it. So now I know I got to tell people, look, bro, you got to get it done right. You see, black people would be tough, bro. You be telling them, and they already got their minds stuck on what they want to do. So it be a challenge. That water in Opalaka, dingy and brown. I grew up seeing it. Yeah, I got a homie out there, Chad Brown in Opalaka. I got a system. I sold a system too, bro. Big dude. He hit me like 3, 4 weeks ago. He was like, "Man, you still work for the company?" I was like, "Nah, man, I got my own company now." He was like, "Dang, man, I'm still with this rain." So he in Opalaka, Arizona water desert. Yeah. What you put? Charleston White say some real stuff from time to time, but I think he's a paid agent designed to mix truth with deception while attacking black folks. Yeah, man. They come very smooth, bro. How they come at us is very calculated. They ain't coming, they not coming weak. They coming very calculated. Mm-hmm. That's another industry though that we can have our own too, y'all. Like, a guy tried to get me to get into the insurance industry, right? But it's kind of like it's still white money. You know what I'm saying? But we can insure ourselves. It's a way that once we get enough businesses going and we get enough money in a pot, we can offer insurances. You know what I'm saying? For people. Because it's just people that got a group of money that's coming in. Life not like that. Yeah, like life insurance and stuff like that. That's ran by the banks and stuff, like Fidelity and Charles Schwab. They running those life insurance plays, but you be paying the life insurance agent more money than, I mean, the money that could have been going to life insurance. So it's like a guy tried to get me to sign up for that, and I'm like, but the health insurance is something that's needed. We're gonna support one cause and branch off. Agreed and focus on one thing for real. Cause it's enough out here for us, especially if we got a good team. A big team is like, so don't be afraid to tell us what y'all do. I was gonna holler at everybody individual one-on-one first. And I just want to know what everybody do, what their goals is, so we can help you get to your goals, what you see yourself doing. And we just need the basic things. Like I got on my channel, we need to make sure we got energy, you know, the simple stuff. And then we need some stuff. Because to me, man, women can sell anything. Women are really great salesmen. In my time, put I'm Gucci. He put, what you put? I got some good coochie out here in Leesburg not too long ago. It was good. They flew back to Connecticut. Where that came from, bro? Leesburg, Florida? Dude, shout out. Oh, bro. Hey, you got me over here dying, bro. You made it seem like that was a good meal or something, man. Oh, bro. Man, I gotta make sure ain't no jitterbugs on the chat. Man, you missed it, Trail. They going ham, man, in here. They is going ham in the chat. That was a good laugh. I needed that, brother. Cat, like, what the heck? Man, let that brother speak freely, man. Look, listen, man, when y'all in my group, man, I'm gonna let you speak freely. I ain't gonna try to silence you, man. Speak your mind, bro. Just make sure it's FBA only, man. Don't be around here with no bunnies now. Coochie, what the hell? I think it was a typo. He put, no, this ain't a joking space. Yeah, we want to get to business, man. But on YouTube, yeah, we can, you know what I'm saying? In that Discord, I want us to be about business. What's mods, bro? Yo, shut up, man. I don't know you been there. She put, what you got, a kangaroo? What that is, a rabbit? Shut up, man. Moderators right click beside someone's name. What you mean, moderator? Oh, a mod. Yeah, y'all gotta put me on, man. Like Trev do Trail be sending me a lot of y'all be sending me content too, man. He said something, he got thrown off. Bro, I got a link for you. I'll send in the Discord, Freedman Nation. Most definitely, man. Send that, bro. Send that. Moderators right click beside someone's name. Okay. Shout out to you, Mickey. Always be tapped in. Mod is folks in the blue to take out trolls. Right click on anyone to make them a mod. How do I right click? Yeah, we ain't doing no bunnies, bro. I'm gonna let y'all the code how the Black Panther Party had it, bro. You had rules and regulations, bro. You know what I'm saying? Certain things you can't do. Certain things you can't interview people on your platform, right? Who specialize in certain industry. Man, I'm with all of that, fam. I got that, man. I wanted to get some people out, reaching out. My boy, William. Shout out to William. He was telling me that I want to get Black Alpha Network. I want to get some people to interview, man, and talk about this stuff that's on the same level, but also get people that's in industry to let them know what we do. So I want to pump the channel right, man. I need y'all. Y'all already helping me, but definitely we need that mods. What positions do y'all feel like the channel need? Like what positions? I know you said the moderator. Y'all already be sending content, so we kind of got that, but I kind of want to start with like some videos. I kind of see what Antoine Daniels is doing. I heard he made like 174,000 in 1 month. So it was like, dang. So yeah, man, I'm trying to get on his level. Got to expand the channel to reach different people and more content. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Mickey should definitely be a mod. Yeah, Mickey, I got you, Mickey. You can mod for real. You be. What else do we need, family? Like the moderator, you can easily do that. Honestly, I never have been passionate with no other race. Me neither, family. I'm with you, but I'm just trying to build us right now. Like I'm so focused on getting us right and getting my people right, and then I want our people to see it. So if they could see it, guest speakers would be nice. Yeah, yeah, we gotta have some guest speakers. I gotta interview some people coming in. Trev good at that too, cause he done did it before. But we need to have different people that doing different things. You put shout out to Las Vegas, man. I appreciate you. This guy said he made 32,000 talking about Big U live on his channel in a month. I want to be kind of more diverse. Politics, do a little hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like more diverse so we can tap in a good audience. Finance space on your channel, education on stocks, real estate education, exposing mental health issues. Yeah. Salute to you, Las Vegas. I appreciate you tapping in, man. The finance space on your channel, education, stocks, yeah. Of the hurdles, they will never share or give up their power and control of the following: banking system, media, yeah. We just trying to get in them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to have a good, you know what I mean? I want to have a good base to where it's like get a little politics, get a little bit of little everything, culture. but I know I can put in the I know with the right team, because Antoine was talking, and he got a team. He got like about 7 or 8 people on his team that for him to do that. So it's like I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna make Miss Mickey the mod. Definitely be the mod, but we just need different positions to push forward. I want to reach out to some black owned. We can, I was thinking about like, because Trail put me on like some black owned businesses that got like the liquor that you was drinking, not the liquor but the wine, Trail. But now that I'm thinking, I'm seeing all money in, outsource the information so you don't even have to hire anyone. That's what I'm saying. Like, you mean outsource the information, like keep everything in house? You said I started following because of the FBA content, but stayed because of the water information. I say run with the water, helping FBAs. Right. That's my passion, bro. Like, like I told you, I got a book. Um, I got a book up there that I've been on that water. So I think the water is where it's at, man. I got a mean plan too, that where I can be in every city, you know, that I want people to know about, so we can have a little corporate crew, and we can really do some things with the water that can kind of we can lead with and branch off, like Don G to say, like we can have that and we can branch off into other stuff. I know T Beasley got her dispatching. We got an accountant. So we just slowly by surely, bro. I think that 90 days, us putting our heads together. Yes, they do, man. They do. Cause what happened is, I'm gonna tell y'all, them white companies don't like going to black areas because they feel like they don't got credit. That's how I made my name and stuff. Like, cause I was the one they was sending to just the black, the black area, And then I was able to go to a dealer in this company, and I went to Newburgh, another total black area, because they had a water company, but I was able to level up in that part. And that's when I seen a lot. And I was like, man, I want this for my people. We need to have dealerships and businesses in different cities and everywhere. Most on-call FBAs will value this info, especially combined with the FBA farmers. Surveillance, yep. Just build on to what you already doing. I was not consistent, thus only 700 subs. Right. $200 secure credit card does wonders. Man, listen, this is what I'm saying. I got credit too. I just need a team to be able to understand this corporate stuff. You know what I mean? And I think with y'all is going to definitely help, because y'all pushing me already. Like, y'all already. It's like I got everything. I'm just trying to really, y'all giving me the right ideas. It's the people. I'm telling you, once you got good people around you, and people putting their head together, bro, y'all making me more and more confident. Now I'm like, I know I can do it. You will find the right people. The right people are here. For real, bro. That's all I've been need. That's all I just some little support from my people, bro. That's why I'm on here even talking, because all of this is for me trying to find the people that I could support, grow with, and make an impact. And God brought me y'all. You know what I'm saying? So limitation are self-imposed. Can you see yourself inventing your own water treatment system? Yeah, listen, because I'm manufacturing it right now. This is why I'm telling y'all I'm buying parts, like even that China thing, because I'm getting some parts from India. I'm getting some parts from America. I'm getting some parts from China. And the lady hit me like, man, it's 125 percent for the tariff. So now I'm trying to get through India now in other countries and see about their prices because of that. So yeah, I can they got these machines right now, and this is my idea, I'm telling y'all, where you can it's called a 3D printer. My goal is to be able to get a 3D printer and just manufacture it myself. You know what I'm saying? Manufacture the parts, manufacture everything, and then I don't got to go through none of them people. I manufacture everything. So you right. I can make my own to where it's specifically mine instead of having to depend on different countries to get parts from and things from to make the system. So that's my goal, bro. Like I want to make enough to get to that. Yeah, we jumping on it, but I already see it. Like I'm where y'all at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I see how I can get there. But right now we in the just the stage of we can do it with how I'm manufacturing and putting it together. A water jet machine. Electric water heater business is good money. Yeah, that's something, that yeah, cause it's like quick hot water heater, electric water heater. Yeah, I can sell those too. I got a connect that I can sell those too. How much is the 3D printer that you need, bro? That 3D printer, it'll probably cost about 30 to 40,000 to be able to make the. But that's something that's if I had that, that's probably something we got to put on the put on the bucket list. Yeah, that's the main thing. I gotta create jobs for the people. Lovely, for real. You know, for real. Put that on credit. Yeah, I could put that on credit for real. Fund that shit like Tyreek crowdfunding. That's where it's at, bro. Yeah, but definitely, I already know how other companies are doing. Like I put in the chat, it's a company that took off. That I watched them take off while me trying to do what I'm doing. I seen them see what I see, and they jumped out there, and it's billion up. So I'm like, dang, they doing the same things that I seen that nobody else seen. So it's like I know now that it's gonna work because they done went in every state. So it's like they pretty much took the information from the companies that was out there because Rain Soft and Culligan is in every state in the United States. And they just develop better techniques. It's a newer time. They've been around since the 50s. And this company just came out probably like 5 years ago. So now it's them three. But these are, big white companies. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be that next one. I can oversee what they're doing. When I see what they have, I'm like, oh yeah, I can beat that. So it's like me been in the game for so long, I'm trying to make that breakout. Like I'm trying to get into every city, every major city, every state, employ our people and do big things, man. You got the info, keep dropping info. Start a 3D printer fund and research development. Folk will donate. I will. For real. There you go. You see? Yeah. I needed to hear that, bro. That's why I need y'all to get into that Discord and kneel so we can understand, like, because I remember I told this dude told me one time, bro, if your dream ain't big enough for everybody to be able to see, it, and it ain't big enough. But he was like, yo, this if you get people to support you, bro, this is big enough for people to support and it can make an impact. So when he told me that, it was like it touched me, bro. Do the cheap labor like the Mexicans and move them out. You already educated on it. Yeah. Yeah, G, it only take one push, man. It only take one push. So But to see that company just take off when I had the idea in 2020 and to see them jump out in 2021, and I'm like, dang, to see them doing it and then me understanding it, it was like they ain't doing it to this factor, but they seen what I seen, but they was able to, they had the support and the everything to do it. You know what I'm saying? Self-made. I'm gonna check that out. Isn't she lovely? Definitely gonna check that out. Maybe start another podcast for guests to be interviewed. I'm so glad you said that because I can do it on I started another channel. I just made a channel just in case. I get to that in the group. I'll put that in the Discord. But yeah, I want to push the channel, uh get the channel growing, and then the water idea is definitely Walmart, the website even sells caskets too. Hmm. What brand 3D printer? Bruh, they got one that builds cause they're using it now. Like I went through a company and I was trying to see prices on a 3D printer, and they were saying that they got guys that's doing it now and they doing car parts and stuff like that. They doing car parts. Like it's people got it the way you can make guns, you know. Don't pay that shit attention, Rob. Mm. Yeah, Rumble. I got a Rumble account too, bro. I just be forgetting to drop on there. I'm gonna be dropping on the heavy, but I know we got the moderator. I got Mickey for that, but we want to get some other whatever thing else I need. But y'all got the right information for me. Like he talking about definitely starting a fun group. Like I ain't even think of that. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that movie for sure. I saw that you violated for bullying. Yeah, that's what had me a little nervous, Mickey, because I'm like, damn, I don't want him to take my channel away. So I was like, damn, maybe I need to start another channel just so they don't stop my momentum. Cause I was able to touch people with the water, like homeboy said, man. Once he seen the water, what made him stick. Like he checked out the channel, but when he seen the water, like people like that is really I'm trying to with the community. Dr. Clark Anderson mindset: we hold America accountable for getting ahead on the backs of the native blacks, and there's a system of white supremacy, pay reparations, and peace treaty. Mm, yeah. No, sleeper cell don't pay. Don't pay that set attention. All right. But Rumble pays. Yeah. So in that Discord, I'm gonna put like YouTube channel, and we're gonna have the water. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give information. Like I want to educate everybody who like trying to help in that regard, so we know. But y'all pretty much know now. I'm giving y'all all the game. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Water is essential, always and forever, man. Bruh, they had these companies been doing it from since the 40s, bro. Like they still doing it. So it's like you can't never go wrong with what we need that. That's been our problem in the community, bro. We've had too many incidences where even like I did my research with lead. Lead is in the all of the cities that got like Chicago, these high crime rate cities, they are high in lead. So it's like, what you mean, Jeter? That white girl gone. That white girl gonna contribute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You right. Yeah, yeah. Because most of the companies is white companies that's in the water game right now. It ain't the reps and stuff is white boys, white women. New York projects got nothing but lead, for real, man. This is what I'm saying, and this is what causes people, because lead, if it gets into your system, it makes you violent. It's like they know what these kind of minerals do to you when you take too much of it. So everybody bugged out. See the new news report on the levels of chemicals in bottled water. They report that the levels are higher than pressure previously spoke in the past. I got on my channel that my main video talk about that, and this is what I drink out of. Like, I got glass too, but when I'm there, I got my water in there, and I just fill up. But I don't drink, man. I ain't bottled water, bruh. It may be over 4 to 5 years, bro, that but everybody got to be educated on this. I want y'all to know, man, our people need to be more educated on this. I got a motto: change your water, change your life, because it's that real. They control it now. Put canteen. And for real, dang, that's crazy that you say that, man. I got a few brothers that I put on that they sell water treatment company. I kind of put them on. My boy Saron Washington, he probably watching this, man. Uh, my boy Glenn, and they do in the water treatment business. They work for a white company though, but I mean not work for it. They're a dealer for a white company. My boy Ashley Phileas. These are black people that they seen me do my thing, and I like put them on, and they're doing it right now. But my goal is to get them on the company that I'm trying to get, so they pushing the product to our people. You know what I'm saying? So it's people that I brought into the game. I got another dude in Colorado that my boy Glenn gave me, but I want to put them in the game of our company, like my company that I made, a manufacturing company now, because I started with these other companies and bringing brothers in when I could have been bringing brothers into a company that's us. You know what I'm saying? So they still be looking up to me and being like, they appreciate like how I brought them into the game. So, but I wish I can bring them into the game with us totally. But they still doing their thing. Show that canteen again, bro. Sell that shit right now. Oh, this, man. It's just like I store water in, bro. Reverse osmosis. I pour it in here. Like we all like, I drink out of stuff. Like I got a glass one too. But yeah, I brought some brothers on, man. I need to have them on the show, man, so they could tell y'all the story of how they got on. But there's some brothers that's doing it because they seen me do it, and I brought them on. But I wish I could bring them. I wish I could have brought them into something that's black. You know what I'm saying? But I still salute them for doing their thing because they not there yet. I'm more advanced than they are, so they just getting in the game of being a dealer for these companies. But they seen me be the first black dude to do it, so that could be $1 million business for you. You talking about just the freaking the 10? Yeah, you should be pushing products. Yeah, man, for real. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of the brothers right here, so y'all can see. I took a picture with them. I'll show y'all real quick. I can't wait for the interviews. I need help to start my business. What kind of business you thinking about? Cause sometimes it's stuff that you could do that's in demand. Let me show y'all this, bro. So That's the brother right there, man. That I put on and got him on to the water business. Another Glenn, another dude. So yeah, we used to be around a whole bunch of white people. We was the only brothers in there, but I put them on and they doing their thing. Portable water filters, camping off grid, the water, the water logo, specialty market. Yeah, right. For real, man. But Red Supreme TV. Okay. No, be good, man. Isn't she lovely good, bro? Yeah, she good. Red Supreme TV. Yeah, man, I support Red Supreme. I support the Solid Brothers, man. Red Supreme, Introvert, Black Alpha Network. Mm, some guys out there, bro, that I definitely see. So these big companies they cost is huge. So, like for example, this is Rain Soft. This is their price sheet, if y'all can see. And this will run you like, look, like $8,000 for Rain Soft, but they'll get you for probably like $100 a month until you pay the 8,000. This is what Rain Soft is manufacturing. Then they got, you know, other stuff, but this is all of this is like a $10,000 package. But it's people signing up for that every day, you know. John said F the up. Dog, shout out FBA only. Yeah, man. How you know shit, FBA? Runaway Slave 2.0. Is he a brother? Ex-CIA, you guys should tap in. He go hard on Mayo Monsters and Big Fat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got that money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got that. I have 2 portable gravity filters just in case we got to bug out. Yeah, I heard about them gravity ones, but yeah, water treatment system can cost between $3,000 and $10,000. So it definitely can vary, but its quality is what you need because they sell some stuff that this is why people understand and they're going with these big companies because what they sell on the market, it probably gonna last you 4 to 5 months, 6 months. They want you to keep buying it over and over again. Like if you go to Home Depot or this is China made equipment that it doesn't have the details. So you'll be, your system will break down. You'll be buying another one every 2 years. When these big companies understand that the NSF made these systems to where they're going to last you like 20, 30 years. And them Culligans and them Rain Soft last a lot. So a lot of our people just think the systems is systems. They're not educated enough to understand the difference on why these clear people is buying these quality systems because they're buying one system and it's gonna last them for 30 to 40 years. Where you could buy a system at Home Depot or Lowe's and it may last you 6 months to a year, and you're gonna have to keep spending. Its problems. It's just I want to create my own business to sell to. Like you said, I put brothers on to this. You know what I'm saying? Once they seen that what I was doing, so it's like I want to get a gain. I want to find my people to get a gain to that where we can. I got the scripts and everything, man. How to run it from A to B. So it's like that's what I've been thinking about as well. Is it something home insurance covers? Nah, home insurance don't cover that. It does bring up the value to your home. So like if you get a system, the value of your home is going to be increased, so you can write it off. So as people can get a quality system, and you get a tax rebate. I know here in Florida and New York you do it, and in Georgia. So if you buy a water treatment system for your home, you get a tax rebate on your taxes for that. It's a home improvement. So you got the support 100, all of it. For real, I know it, bro. I know y'all solid. I'm telling y'all it, bro. I'm like, I'm giving y'all the game right now, but y'all giving me game. Y'all don't understand. You making me like think like, yeah, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. Like, but I'm gonna have some goals in our Discord, so we gonna know like what's next, the first step. You know what I'm saying with the water. We get this marketing, this channel right. So everybody gotta have them something that they doing and all money in. Yeah, we could do great things for Flint. I met a dude who was out there in Flint too. And independent and also work. Yeah, but I like that too. And y'all got to understand, we can work side to side with the water company. Like the company that's Leaf that I'm telling y'all about, they do gutters, they do home improvement. I mean, they do gutters, they do like home improvement stuff, but they also do for old people like stair lifts. So they do water is their main thing, but they got other things on side of that. So what you guys got to understand is, yeah, that's going to be an avenue. Like us building this up is going to be avenues for other things that we can have in every city as well. So it's things that can run parallel to that. So just giving y'all a little game on that. Talking about get on top and bring people in just like a colonizer. What you mean? FBA, FBA. In a superheated system. I got you. Do a mentorship program. Then said I spent time in the US Navy. Got out in 2001, worked as an engine man, petty officer, third class. Worked with the steel plant. Yeah, filtering seawater. Yep. Y'all had them big plants in the bottom of the ship. Mm-hmm. He understands my mission. Own it, huh? Shout out to my shipmates. For real, man. But yeah, man, is it something home insurance covers? No, home insurance don't cover that. She said it in the chat. Look for grants to get money to teach people the business. 501c. Man, you know me, man. I don't like them 501c's, bro. I don't like to do nothing with the I don't want the government help, man. I don't want them in my business. For real. Yeah, we're gonna keep everything in the chat. We're gonna keep everything in the chat. Means to an end. Yeah. I mean, if it's a weight, you know what I'm saying? I'm so Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, bruh. It's like, but I know grants is, people take off with grants. But my mind so like, it's that I shared that on the Discord. There's a lot of money out there for the grant. Nah, bro, no boule. Right. If I get that, bro, I'm boule bound. All right. They gonna try to have a hold on me. Can't involve the government. Yeah. For real. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. I'm so anti, bruh, having to report to people and stuff like that. I'd rather do for profit, so I don't gotta really mess with them people. But that's me, you know what I'm saying? That's how I am. And you see how Mickey is. Me and Mickey think on the same kind of level, bro. For real. But yeah, man. It's a clear no out the gate. Right? It's a clear no out the gate, right, Don G? For real. Once I heard Mickey say that, bro, I felt it. I already know that's that confirmation. And when you said it, confirmation. Cat. But yeah, man. That's what we doing though. Not trying to have no sambos, you know, knock us off. For real. Possessing supreme or ultimate power. Yeah. Even outside the country, man, you got these water companies are actually they in other countries now. Like Rain Soft and Culligan. They everywhere, bro. They're the leaders in the world when it comes to water treatment. Like they're in other countries and stuff, got other people doing it. So it's it's big. Just start from the ground up and just find people that's in the water just as much as you. Yeah. No affiliation, no nothing. Yep. I'm gonna put some stuff into the Discord. We'll be rapping in that Discord, y'all. But that's what you have to look for. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Y'all know what we do. We gonna be in that chat, man, and create an online course for making a water filtration treatment portable plant for small gardens and campers. Bro, I got something like that too. I'm glad you said that, bro. You gotta get into that. I got something like that ready, man. I'm telling you, man, God don't make no mistakes, man. Cause I got something like that, bro. A portable one that you can use for like the gardeners, campers. I got something like that. It's like a little tank you can have. It's a hose you can have. It's not that complex, man. I even got. Let me show y'all before I get up out of here. So this is what. Let me show y'all. This is a. This was my first that I use. This is what people go into the house with for rain soft. This is my first original one. I keep it. But I had this for like 11 years. But I would run water through this. I would go to your kitchen sink, run water through this. I can make this too. And I will show you how good the water is. Once I take your tap water and run it through here, this is ion exchange resin and this is activated carbon. And I would run it through here and show you how good the water is. I would show you with soap, how the soap get lathered up so quick. So I would take this in the house. This is to make people feel the water, taste the water, touch the water. And this was good. You know what I'm saying? I'm headed to bed too, fam. This was impressive and informative as usual. Well, I appreciate y'all for listening, man. Two-step process. Nice. Yeah. So I got another one too that you talking about too that you could use for campers and stuff too, bro, that I can just manufacture. So will be good for hot water. Sell it every 15 minutes between the live. Right. That's why I'm trying to get this YouTube going. Like we're gonna talk about helping me with the YouTube, and I want to push more to water. Y'all got some y'all bringing out the stuff that I have already and telling me like, look, yeah, man. Gravel, sand, and activated carbon. No, it is ion exchange resin, catalytic carbon, which is activated. you know, but it's a difference between catalytic carbon and just regular activated carbon. But so yes. Good night, Cat, man. I appreciate you tapping in. I'm about to tap in too, but yeah, see, you are an exceptional teacher and mentor. That is a skill set no one can take away from you. Dang. Sell it on YouTube platform. Sell it live like QVC. I don't know what QVC is. I don't know. Sell it to another. You know what I was thinking that my boy Introvert Rockstar, I want to get him a water treatment system because he got like 70,000 views. I want to get him a treatment system and he could be, every time he put in the videos, I can have him to where he pitching it. That was an idea I had. As I said, you missing the opportunities, right? That's why I need y'all on the team, man, to be putting these thank you, Cat, say you're an excellent teacher. No one can take from you. I appreciate that, man. You're missing the opportunities for real. Do commercials on different platforms. Right, man. I'm gonna get that product list together like y'all said, but the stuff that y'all saying, man, I got it. It's just I got all of this information and I gotta do something with it. I got the tools and everything tied with it, but just putting it in place. But it's definitely big opportunities. I'm definitely missing out opportunities. I already seen it with this company, Leaf Water. Like I seen this company went from, you know, to $1 billion company. And I'm like, damn, that's, you know, that was me. Bunch from Belly. For real, man. QVC. Old ladies of QVC will buy that and not even use it. Godspeed. For real, you right, bro. I don't gotta look at it like I'm looking at other companies, but I got y'all here, bro. Like, y'all don't know how y'all impact me and make me feel, bro. Like, just telling me all of this stuff. It's like, I ain't gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna be sitting up right and trying to get it together because y'all done put all of these nuggets in my head. So I appreciate it though. I love that. QVC is the late night cable TV. Yeah, they do. Dang. Yeah. Teacher about water in 20 years. Dang. That's crazy. A teacher, huh? For real. I'm on it, man. Y'all see it in me, man. Y'all seeing the stuff I don't see. I never heard nobody ever told me that. We just on YouTube, but we on Discord ready. For real. For real. Man, but I appreciate y'all done powered me up, man. For real. You definitely see me being a teacher, all of this. Like, I ain't never even heard this stuff before, but without the support, you need that support, and y'all showing me that, so it gives me way more confidence. Like hearing people say stuff like y'all saying, it give you confidence to know that you could do it. So I appreciate that, man. I love y'all for that, for real. Just put it in different platforms. Yeah, you can sell those products, the canteen, the water filter joint, right? All of that. Like, see, to me, I don't understand. That's why hearing y'all, I don't understand the value sometimes, like, because I'm in it all the time. But you gotta listen to people that's not in it, and they'll see things different than what I see. Peace out, chat. Peace out, Water God TV. For real, man. Man, I appreciate, love y'all, man, for just giving me that insight, giving me that confidence, that support. I love y'all for that, for real. Like, I definitely need y'all to go to the top with me with it. So I look forward to just the ride with y'all, the journey. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seeing me coming from this and to where y'all see it could go. So, man, I appreciate that. And definitely, we're going to be tapping in. We always going to be tapping in. I had to tap in today just getting so much love from y'all. Like, I was like, I got to talk to y'all. But, man, To whom is given, much is received. Straight up, bro. So, Mayo Meth, gotta go take a loss. Her group oppressive here. Exactly, rerun the package. Peace. So listen, man, love, peace, man. We're gonna tap in the Discord. I'm gonna get some help in making some other groups so everything ain't gotta be cluttered in one. We need a stocks and crypto. We need an accountant for Don Jeter. He got some money doing it. We got a lot of things that we need to be able to know how it is, the YouTube channel. So man, y'all, we got big things coming up, man. So make sure we stay tapped in, stay being positive, and let us know, man, what we gotta do to all come together and get it done. So yeah, TBZ. Y'all have a good night, man. I'm gonna speak to y'all probably on Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna see, but Sunday for sure I'm going live, and we gonna make it happen. I know how you coming, Don G. I appreciate you, bro. I love y'all, man, for real. Y'all don't understand. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for a group of people to support for a minute. For real. Y'all giving me that. Y'all giving me that confidence, bro. I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm telling you. I'm gonna be up all night just thinking about this stuff, bro. So y'all impactful. So family, good night, man. This was another great show, man. I'm gonna try to have another one tomorrow. I'm addicted to talking to y'all now, man. We'll see what we gonna do, but definitely make something happen, man. Love y'all. Stay safe out there. Stay in contact with the family because we got to make sure each other good. Whatever we need, we here. We all we got. So I catch y'all in the next video, man. Peace and love.